14th World Agritourism Day, 15th and 16th May 2021. Department of Tourism, Government of Maharashtra and Agritourism India have partnered in organizing this international conference on agritourism. The theme of the conference is Rural Women Sustainable Entrepreneurship Opportunities through Agritourism. 44% of the world population remains rural. Rural women, the majority of whom depend on natural resources and agriculture for their livelihood, make up a quarter of the world's population. Every year on 15th of October, the world celebrates the International Day of Rural Women, yet they represent approximately 43% of the agricultural labor force and produce, process, and prepare much of the food available, thereby giving them the primary responsibility for food security. Do all of them have agricultural rights? Absolutely not. On a positive note, rural women empowerment and their right to sustainability has been intricately thought upon, and suitable actions have been taken by the numerous reputed organizations around the world. Through our 2 days long interactive sessions with the stakeholders of agriculture, we shall strive to strengthen rural women entrepreneurship opportunities in farm tourism across the globe through presentations of successful examples by women entrepreneurs, examination of mechanisms that have led to this successful implementation, and discussions on the platform leading to the future roadmap of indulging majority of the rural women in agriculture-based tourism. Let us commence this international conference by having our traditional auspicious lamp lighting ceremony. I request Mrs. Vaishali Taware, the Director of Agritourism India, and Shri Pandurang Taware, the convener of this international conference, do the honors on behalf of our esteemed panelists. Thank you so much. The logo that you can see in the backdrop today is woven, hand woven by Mrs. Vaishali Taware, the Director of Agritourism India. I further request Mr. Pandurang Taware, the Director of Agritourism India and convener of this international conference, to welcome our respected guests of honor and further address the audience.
On the occasion of 14th World Agritourism Day, Department of Tourism, Government of Maharashtra, and Agritourism have jointly organized International Conference on Agritourism with the central theme of rural and sustainable entrepreneurship opportunities through agritourism. On this auspicious day, we welcome young, talented, ever enthusiastic, intelligent, with abundance of knowledge, and always proactive Honorable Minister of Tourism, Government of Maharashtra, Sri Aditya Thackeray Sir. We welcome Honorable Minister of Agriculture, Sri Dada Bhushe Sir. Honorable Minister of State, Tourism, Ms. Aditi Sunil Thackeray Madam. Without her support and guidance, it was absolutely impossible to organize this prestigious international conference. IS Officer, Honorable Principal Secretary, Tourism and Culture, Valsa Nair Madam. Dynamic IS Officer, Managing Director of MPDC, Sri Ashutosh Saril Sir. Honorable Director Tourism, Government of Maharashtra, Dr. Dhananjay Savalkar Sir. Regional Director, India Tourism, Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, Sri Venkatesan Sir. Respected Dr. P. Chandrasekhara Sir, VZ Manage. Our guide, Dr. S.K. Mishra, Chairman, ITF RFG. Philippines Ministry of Tourism, Principal Secretary, Dr. Mina Gabor Madam. Dr. Harsh Verma, sir, ex-technical director, UNWTO. Steve Borgia, managing director, Agritourism Group of Hotels, Tamil Nadu. Mr. Pankaj Mahajan, member, Maharashtra Agritourism Development Committee. Mr. Avinash Jogdan, sir, friends from media and press. Respected speakers, awardees, and dear participants. Back in 2008, Agritourism India framed a vision of bringing together experienced speakers and knowledgeable entrepreneurs in the field of agritourism from around the world. This initiative was also recognized by UNWTO, and 16th May was marked as World Agritourism Day in the International Calendar of Tourism event. Since then, each year on May 16th, National Tourism on Agritourism has been held. With the support of Department of Tourism, Government of Maharashtra, this is the first year that we have gone international by organizing this prestigious international conference on agri-tourism. And not to my surprise, the show is full house. I pray to God next year we will meet in person for the same international conference, Agritourism 2022. With over 20 years of our expertise and experience in agritourism, it has been proved that agriculture tourism has tremendous potential for increasing farm incomes and stimulating the development of a dynamic, diversified rural economy by generating sustainable employment and livelihood. Agritourism India began its operation by concluding a survey of urban dwellers to infer number of people who are still attached to their villages in any which way. It was concluded that around 43% of the urban dwellers they do not have any single relative left in the villages, and so their kids have now never visited any village in India. This widening gap between the rural and urban livelihood encouraged us to form a link between urban dwellers' enthusiasm for tourism with farmers' need for sustainable agriculture. Thus began the journey of Agritourism India. Furthermore, it is aimed to showcase a vital role of rural women played in environmentally sustainable and socially responsible tourism development. Agritourism is regarded as green tourism as it respects and confirms the sustainability principle. In the conference format, 2 days long event, have experts in the field of agritourism industry, agriculture and tourism department from various countries, the UNWTO, the international agritourism organizations, agriculture universities, researchers and practitioners with case studies, providing agritourism standards and guidelines. We have almost 13 different countries speakers have assembled here to disseminate or deliberate this conference. The outcome of this conference and subsequent discussions during the conference will be collated with the view to providing input to the development of World Agritourism Standards and Guidelines. Mumbai Declaration document. This international conference on agritourism 2021 online, Mumbai will sign the declaration on rural women sustainable entrepreneurship opportunities through agritourism. A framework will be created to attract development partners or donor countries to concentrate and support agritourism. Last but not the least, best practices in agritourism all over the world will be awarded with World Agritourism Awards 2021. I appreciate the efforts by farmers, institutes, Department of Tourism, Government of Maharashtra put in to develop the agritourism sector worldwide, especially Department of Tourism, Government of India. We have been supported by Incredible India, Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, manage National Institute of Agricultural Extension Management, URAC Research Institute for Regional Development in Italy, University of Vermont, USA, USA Farm Stage, USA, South Africa Agritourism, Association of Agri and Rural Tourism in India, Responsible Tourism Society of India, and Go Rural Scotland, Philippines, USA, Thailand, and Karmayogi Babarao Jogdan Agricultural College, Washington. We have eminent speakers here Almost 30 speakers are aligned for 2 days to deliberate on agritourism development all over Maharashtra. We, the farmers, are doing agritourism in Maharashtra, have the problems. Adarniya Thakre sir, we the farmers who are doing agritourism in Maharashtra have 3 problems. One, the revenue department is asking us non-agricultural certificate, which is contradiction to the entire agritourism concept. So no non-agricultural certificate is required to, notification from revenue department. Second, our demand is agritourism have electricity at the rate of agricultural rate. And third is due to COVID situation, we need electricity bill waiver for at least 1 year, right from April 2021 to March 2022 for all agritourism registered Maharashtra Tourism Department. And last but not the least, a budget of at least 5 crore to organize and be the host of such international conferences on agritourism in person next year, 2022. So ladies and gentlemen, with this welcome address, I request Honorable